puzzle start, but is the puzzle going to be odd in any way? Or is it...
No, it looks normal. Wait. Yeah.
What's going on?
I was just second guessing myself there just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I know where that is. Which means, you know, the 6 is here. Some of these are kind of... Yeah.
That's a 1-point difference.
Yeah. Isn't this... This is the same song. We've been hearing this the whole time.
I think this is a slightly different one.
Maybe? I don't know. The repetitive soundtrack is actually truly starting to get to me just a little bit as well. It's just been a lot of the same. For mostly fine, but sometimes worse. So we know the 2 is there. We just don't know where the 5 is.
Okay.
Because those are there.
Could that be the...
We know this is a 2. This could be part of the 2 or the 6, so we don't know. This could be a 1, so we don't know. Alright. We know that's a 2. We know this is a 3. We know this is a 2, but we don't know which 2. We know this is a 3, but we don't know which side.
Were you gonna fill in the other purples?
Yeah. Sorry, I was getting to them. I'm just trying to update based on what I know of what I've learned.
Now the 1611.
So we know that's a 2 there, which means this is a 5. Which means this is all locked off.
Can I take it for a moment?
Sure.
Okay. I think... Okay. So if you're looking here, the 1 could be anywhere in here, but the 6... Doesn't it have to be somewhere in here, and then you have 1, 1?
Maybe. Here. Let's... Nope.
What did that do? Wonder what's
Did
up.
that do what I thought it did? Okay.
What did it do? What happened?
I don't know.
I don't think it changed anything
Yeah.
with the board.
It just highlighted some things. I've never done that before.
Well, I didn't even see it, so...
Yeah. I'm just curious if it's going to ding our points a little bit.
Oh, you're right.
Not that score matters too much.
Like, you can go back and start from the beginning if
I
you
actually
want,
don't think I
suppose.
can.
Oh, because we're in the middle of a...
Yeah. Okay, whatever. Yeah, so this has to be one of the ones. There's no way that's part of the 6. So this has a bit of a swing, and this has a 2-point swing.
But that either way, that has to be filled.
These have to be filled.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I can extend there a bit.
Oh. That 41131 column right there. That has to be a 1. Can I take it? Yeah, that.
Yeah, but we don't know if this is... No, we do. That's part of the 3. It has to be. We just don't know where the rest of it is. We know that has to be part of the one. One of the ones. We just don't know if the other one is part of one of the ones or one of the whatevers. This has got to be part of the 3s. This 3 here. This has got to be a 3. Oh.
No.
There we go.
Oh, which means that you can... Yeah, you can't do any more there.
Yeah, I can't do too much. Oh. This is part of the 6. This has to be.
Okay.
We just don't know where the rest of it is. Which means that's the 6 there.
Oh. Can you go... Can I take it?
1 second. Yeah.
Okay, so this has to be the 2. One way or the other.
Mm-hmm.
Which means that the 3 has to be... here, right?
Yeah. Which means we can block that off. But we don't know, that could still be part of the 1. No, it's not. Okay, so that's the 3, which means that's the 6, which means that's the 2. Which means that's the 1, which means we know where the 9 is. We know that 2 is there. Which means this has to be that. This has to be the 6. Still don't know where the 1 is.
Doesn't that mean that... Can I take it?
Sure.
This can't be here, so this has to be that one.
Mm-hmm. Which means
that's
there. That's there.
That has to be there, actually.
This?
The 1.
Yeah, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
That's the 3, which means that's there. That's
Doesn't that
4,
make that the 3?
Hmm?
Can I take it? Can I take it?
Please, don't just take it.
It's just you...
I know, but
you didn't give a response.
Oh, well, because I was still thinking. You gotta give me a little bit of room.
And then that means that this has to be here.
Because the problem is, every time you ask, can I take it, I have to think to myself,
Isn't
can
that
she?
4?
Yes. But, like, you're kind of ignoring my point here of, you gotta give me enough time to actually, like, factor everything in. Because you see a lot of things that I don't, which I respect, but it's also one of those where, like, I need to be able to, like, make sure that all of the things that I've seen are squared away. Because you can hold on to them better than I can. Because once you've taken control, I lose whatever I was looking on. And that's difficult. So we know that's a 1. That's a 2. This is a 2.
Oh, that has to be the last one in the row. Right?
This?
Yeah.
Yes.
Which means the 6 and the 1.
The 3 has to extend somewhere in there. Somewhere.
You can finish that row. The 1, 6, 1, 1.
Yep. Which means we know that's there, which means that's there, which means the 4 extends out this way, which means this whole area is done. And that means these are here.
Which means that has to be part of the 3.
Yeah, that's the 3 there, which means that's there. Which means the 4 is there, which means the 2 is there. Which means, like we thought, this is still part of the 3. That's the 7, which means we know more about where this 4 is. Kind of swing.
That has to be the 2 at the end.
This has to be part of the 3, so that has to be there. Which means this has to be up here. That's done. This is here. Give me a sec. Give me a second. I have to finish my roll before you slow it. That's a 3. That's a 3. Yeah, the problem is I'm in Cascade success.
Police radio.
Here, Honor!
Calling up all units. There's a, well, I don't know the code, but There's an officer under fire at 1240, well, 1240. I should probably say that. At 1240 Viridian Drive. He needs backup. Now!
Who is this?
I'm, just...
Ma'am, these frequencies are not for civilian use. How did you...
I don't care. You have to help him.
Officers on the way, ma'am. They'll be there in 2 minutes.
Thank God for that.
Oh, we still got no assist. Good.
Mm-hmm. Come on, Scout. We need to get back to Crispin's place.
Honor, we should at least wait until the police clear the scene. Oh, what an interesting robot friend you've got there. I am Scout. He doesn't seem to be working right. Let me take a look. Turn around for a second.
Wait, what are you doing?
How's that? Much better. Good. It's only temporary, though. You'll need to get patched up properly. Thank you, mister. Call me Jack.
I have a lot of questions.
Oh, maybe the project wasn't cancelled after all and he's seen a similar model?
Maybe he's part of this Leith. Well, Leith and the corporation and other things. Remember, this guy's the CEO. He was working with Ryan.
Sure. My apologies. I should have introduced myself.
So, who are you?
My name's Jack Lawson. I'm the CEO of Leith Security.
Leith? I still don't know what it is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wait, I've heard that name before.
Leith Security is the company that Frank Pritchell Tully worked for. It's regrettable that Leith is associated with such a nasty business, but I'm hoping to straighten things out.
What are you doing here at the station?
I'm afraid I can't disclose that to uninvolved third parties. I hope you can understand. Is it because Ryan says he hired Leith to intimidate Blake Patterson? I guess you're not quite as uninvolved as I thought. Yes, I'm challenging Mr. Blackstock's false allegations.
I see you're familiar with my wayward ex-husband.
Your ex-husband? How interesting. I had no idea.
So, what's your defense? Is Ryan lying about hiring Frank through Leith?
Yes and no. He did hire one of our operatives to surveil Mr. Patterson, but that's where involvement ends. The intimidation and the unfortunate death of Mr. Patterson was nothing to do with us. We'd never agreed to such a request.
I see. That's very convenient.
The truth sometimes is.
How do you know so much about Scout?
I don't, not specifically at least. I used to work for a company that was involved with robotics.
It's lucky that you were here, I guess, but what did you mean about the repair being temporary?
I don't have any tools here, so it was a quick fix. If you'd let me take Scout back to my office, I could.
Now's not a good time. I don't know if I can trust you.
I need to go. I'm running late for a meeting. But the offer stands if you change your mind. Here, take this.
Did you hear a pager beep?
Yeah, I did.
I didn't. I think it's the headphones again. Can you?
Well, get up and change it until you can hear things correctly.
I just don't know how I'll hear things correctly here.
I mean, oh, you're moving the mouse again. Like, the problem is, I know even less than you do. Please?
Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, the problem is, I can fiddle with that a bunch, but I have zero idea. Okay, then that probably was it. But yeah, I have zero idea what it sounds like to you.
Yeah, I just wasn't hearing sound effects. Oh, sorry. The mouse. Just, I'll put it over here.
Yeah, so maybe we should get you a mouse pad if you're going to be using that mouse as well.
Yeah, what happens is I have this mouse, I have this tray on the couch next to me while Wander is at the computer. Unfortunately, it's really slippy slidey. And if I ever want to take the mouse and help with the puzzle without having to give Wander orders all the time, then I need to have a mouse on hand. But when I'm getting up to try to fix my audio, it slips.
Why didn't you remove one from the 12 Wander? Because I don't need to. That's 9. It has a 3-point swing. This case is long.
After we find out what happens to Detective Cross, maybe...
Yeah.
Maybe we call it in, because I am super sleepy.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't have done Murder by Numbers tonight, but it was fun.
Oh, hey, that's probably one of the 2s up there.
Oh, the 112. Sorry, I just forgot to remove the 112. I wasn't even paying attention to that one.
Up, up, up.
Hmm?
There, down. That's a 2.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, here. That's what you mean. Let's see. Yeah, that's there.
How are you sure about that one?
This one?
No, the square that you put in up top.
This one?
Yeah.
It's a 5. It can only swing 3 points down.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a 6. It can only swing 3 points up.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Because that means you would have to have a space there.
Yep. Which means this has to be the 2. Which means this is the 2. This is the 1. And the 5 is here. Which means that's the 2. We still know about the 6 is here. None of that is surprising. Let's see. That extends down by 1.
Oh, that 2 is done. Yeah, right there.
We know where the 12 is.
Up. Down.
This?
Mm-hmm.
You're right. It's probably the 4, but I don't wanna. It's got a 1-point swing.
Mm-hmm.
This is the repetitive one.
Repetitive?
Maybe. Unfortunately,
Oh,
all of the music is starting to become intensely repetitive, and so I'm starting to like lose it.
Oh, this is the repetitive song. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that's a 1, so you can X that off. Right to the right. Up. Left. Down. Right. Right there. Yes. Up.
Oh, this one.
Yes.
Yeah. Gotta give me a column.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because I look at rows primarily, less columns. Bad habit, probably. But still. Okay, so that means we've only got a 2-point swing on that one. Well, the 7 is there. Don't know about the 5 or the 2. And we just know that's there.
Is that purple confirmed? Wonder?
Hmm?
Is that purple
Yeah,
confirmed?
that purple is confirmed.
Then you know where the 4 is.
This 4.
Yes.
Again, I look at rows first.
Which means you know where the 1 is.
This one.
No. Up there.
Here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Which means the 2 is down there and there's a 2 down below.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And we know those are there. We still don't know if that's a 3. Oh, which means we can swing the 12 up. Considerably, in fact. So we know this is part of the 3.
Mm-hmm.
Which means we can lock off these. Because the 5 and the 2 don't fit. We know these 3s have to be up here because they don't fit down below. We know there's a 2 up here, but we don't...
Oh, that's a 2 over there on the left.
Over here?
Down? Left?
This one.
Yes.
Oh, and we know that has to be part of...
Part of the 5.
That too, which means we know that's a 1, which means this is the 6. Which means this is the 3. Which means we know a lot... We know exactly where the 7 is.
Mm-hmm. Which will help with the 5, right there.
This 5.
No, the one up there. 3rd row.
This 5.
Yeah, that can be filled in, which means that that's the first 2 in that column.
Which means we know where the 8 is.
Oh, the other 2. That was part of that 5.
Yeah.
Up.
This
up.
one.
No. Can I
this
take it?
one.
Can I take it? That one. Yes. Up.
Okay, here we go. I'm sorry. There's a lot to ogle here.
Mm-hmm.
And it is easy to get overwhelmed on the details. No, we don't actually know that.
There's only 1 2 in the 7 2 that works for the column.
Here? Yeah. I was working... This is part of the reason why I need you to give me a little bit of space to figure things out. Because, like, I see stuff and then you pull me away from it, and I lose it. And then I get really flustered
But then you do the entire puzzle without anything.
Sometimes I get stopped, though.
Why are you sure you can't do it down there?
Hmm?
Why did you do it there? Was there already one there?
What does that even mean?
Why did you put the 2 there? Was there already 1 in the row? Okay, there must have been 1
Yeah,
in the
there
row.
was.
Alright.
Nope.
Nope.
That's actually part of the 1.
That actually has to be a 1.
Yeah. Which means this is the 6. And unfortunately, I think both of our communication skills are breaking down a little.
Because it's so late. And
because we're
my eyes are starting to shut.
We're tired. Yeah. No, we don't actually know that's there.
Can I take it for a moment?
Sort of. Yes. Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh, no. Sorry, I meant this one.
Okay, can I have it back?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, because these...
Okay.
Oh. No. We don't know that one.
You don't know that one yet.
I thought there were 2 left, but no, it's that. Oh, that's
well,
sneaky.
actually, that has to be 3 4 right there. Look. Top row. Or top column.
Yeah.
Or, no, yeah. That has to be filled in. If it's going to be 3
Well, this
4.
has to be filled in, yeah. We just don't know about the rest.
Mm-hmm.
We know this column is Dunsky. We know
that will solve the 4. And then you know precisely where the 1 is in the top row.
this one up here? You're right.
And that square on the left could be blocked off.
Here?
Yeah.
And that one, actually.
Oh, that 3. You know where the 3 is down there.
This one?
Yeah.
You're right.
Is that the 6? But there's 3.
Yep. And
5.
the 5.
5.
And we're
There
good.
we go. Finally. What is it? Business card. Wow. That's a fancy business card.
Scout exhibits any more strange behavior. Give me a call, day or night, and I'll get him fixed up. Honor, I'm unsure what to make of him.
Me too, Scout. Me too. Oh, I completely forgot. You said you remembered something new. Did you want to tell me about it?
He can wait.
Really? Okay, if you're sure.
We should go back to Detective Cross. The situation at Crispin's apartment is most likely under control by now.
You're right. We can talk about your new memories later. Let's go.
How can I tell her that I...
Oh.
Okay, Honor, it appears the area is safe. Detective Cross, you're okay.
That was a close one, huh?
Close one. Close one. Do you have any idea of the amount of danger you were in? That's exactly what I've been trying to avoid.
But
No, I'm not done. You are going to listen to me for once. You and that can opener have ignored my instructions time and time again. You're so certain you know best, aren't you? You got talent, Honor. I recognize that. Back when we first met, and it scared the hell out of me. I tried to make you reconsider, but you're too stubborn, so I figured maybe on this case I could at least teach you some proper procedure.
But I don't have to be bound by procedure. Crispin was a potential danger, so I took action.
I used to think that way too, right up until I watched your dad bleed to death in front of me.
What?
Joshua was hot-headed too, just like you. I was desperate to prove myself, whatever it took. Deadly combination. Started as a routine traffic stop, but the guy ran. We chased after him, cornered him in an alley. It was a dead end. We couldn't see a damn thing. We should have stayed put and called for backup. Like you said, guy was dangerous, so we took action and... well, you know what happened. When Crispin started shooting today, it was like seeing Joshua die all over again.
I'm sorry, Detective, but I'm not my dad.
No, you're not. You're also belligerent, which I think you got from your mother. I had to learn these lessons the hard way, but you have a chance to avoid making the same mistakes. You can do better. And that means realizing when someone is looking out for you and listening to them.
You're right. I'm sorry. I was so eager to prove myself. I was reckless. I put you in danger. But I want you to be able to trust me, Detective. And I know trust has to be earned. So I'll learn the procedures. And when things get dangerous, I'll follow your lead. I promise.
Me too. I guess that's all I can ask for. And as it happens, I need your help, Scout. Of course, what do you need? We got Crispin, and he's going away for a long time for shooting at us. But he swears he didn't kill Oliver Laurel.
He's lying. The parade float was stolen from the parking lot next to his apartment.
He says he was home all night. If that's true, there's no way he could have crashed the float into the club.
Is there someone to back up his story?
Not someone, but something. Take a look, Scout. It's whatever. We got this.
Well, there's 10 down the middle. Or, yeah, the bottom, I should say.
Yeah, not the most... oh, actually, no, that's kind of helpful. I still don't think we can change anything about the rest of this, though.
Oh, hey, the 3 you can do, though. On the far right.
The 3?
Down?
Down?
Up. Left. You can at least put the middle one.
Oh. Okay. You're not wrong.
But doesn't that mean you can fill in more of the 6?
Here?
Yeah. You can go up a number of spaces, just not all of them.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. What's there?
Those 2 are probably filled in at the bottom of that big rectangle you have going on.
Here?
Yeah. Isn't that part of the 8?
Yeah.
And actually, doesn't that mean the one on the far right is part of the 2?
This one here?
Down.
This one?
Down.
Well, that one definitely.
Yes, but if you go down one more...
This one?
It can only be there or there, so the far right has to be X'd off, right?
Yeah. For all of these. Which means that's all X'd off, because the 5 just doesn't fit down there.
Mm-hmm.
It means we can move the 10 over. I'll switch in a second. I'm still working hypotheticals. So that's got to be there, which means 3.
I think my board went haywire again.
Yeah, I think we just want to get you a headset so we don't have to limit you on this.
Well, I think it's just bugging out.
Mm-hmm. Well, the problem is you've got 3 different... You've got an adapter and an extender, and neither of those play nice.
Apparently it's not the extender that's the issue at this point. It's the main thing that's hooked up to that.
Yeah, it's the adapter. And unfortunately that they don't play friendly.
So if I didn't want my headset to be hooked up to the adapter, why isn't it hooked up to your main rig?
Because it doesn't fit. It's an XLR cable. Mm-hmm. None of the headphone cables that you have are XLR, which is the issue.
And yours is?
Yeah. Yeah, my headset's an XLR microphone and some other things. Wasn't Wander saying about something 9-hour days last night? Yeah, I've been recording a lot. I shouldn't be, but it's so easy to just get hooked into whatever I'm playing. For better or worse.
Yeah, it's definitely like when you're watching a television show or...
Yeah, we do the same thing whenever we're watching, like, The Expanse. And we just get, like, super hooked into it.
It's just like, one more episode.
Yeah.
One more episode. One more puzzle. One more cutscene. One more...
Which, like, it's mostly fine for us. But I think I'm honestly going to have to take, like, a day off at some point soon.
Is that 8 complete? In the middle?
This one?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Looks like it, yeah. Or, like, a something. Like, that you have this much brain capability is astonishing. Yeah.
Oh, hey, isn't that the first 2 and that's the 3 at the bottom? They're done.
Here. Yes.
Which means that 8 can go up on the left.
Here. Here. Yep.
The 10 only has so much to extend.
Yep. It does. You're correct.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of what helps is switching games.
Oh, that
often.
one is done. Actually, all those ones are done over on the left.
Oh.
Down.
2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1.
Mm-hmm.
Which means, no, we don't have any better information on that one. So this is a 5 and a 2 and a 2 in there. It's going to be a 24-hour stream. I think that's part of it for me.
No, we're not doing a 24-hour stream.
Yeah, I can't do 24-hour streams. I can do a lot of really, really long streams easily. Wait, 1 second. Oh, that was easy. I can do a lot of really long streams, but I need a break. If I don't have that break, I start losing it.
Oh, that has to be there. Up at the top?
Here?
The 1. Right.
Here?
Down.
Oh, this. Yeah. Means we can
That's yep.
X at least a couple of those off. This is got to be part of the 5. Oh, and there's the 3. So that's easy enough. Which means the other 2 is here. And that's the 1. Oh. That's got to be there.
That's the 2.
That's the 2.
That's the 3. Right there.
That's done.
Left?
This...
Down?
Oh. Wait 1 second. This...
Down.
This 3.
Yep, right.
Okay. There's just a lot of 3s.
That middle square can go there.
This one?
No, left.
Well, okay.
Up. Can I take it?
Give me a second. Here? No.
No, there.
This one.
Yes.
Okay. There's just a lot.
Oh, hey, you found the 1-3 that can go there in the 3rd row. I'm really tired.
You are very tired. We both are.
The 3 in the 3rd row.
This one.
Done.
Yep, you're right. Let's see. 2 is here. Nope. 2 is here. 3 is there. Lock that off. Lock that off. Okay, we still gotta find the 8s.
That has to go down
that
there.
over a little bit. This one needs a 5. That has to be locked there. That's the 5. This is here. Done.
Yay! It's a
dongle.
It's a good little chain thing.
Key fob. It's a small plastic disc. I don't understand the relevance.
Kind of looks like a key fob.
This building has some kind of fancy security system. Apparently it remembers when someone goes in or out. I see. Would you like me to access logs for last night? Yes, that's exactly what I'd like. Sure thing. Give me a moment to interface with the reader.
Oh, you're interfacing. Okay,
yeah.
This is much simpler. Oh, 2 and 2. You know what that is.
Yep. Let's see. 1 and 3.
1 and 2.
1 and 2. Well, this is a 4 centered here, which means that's there. Okay. 5. These got a little tougher.
3, 1.
3, 1. 3, 1, 3. 1, 1, 1. That's got to be there. That's got to be there. Yep. Okay. There we go. I'm a hacking master.
Yep. Hacking complete.
Both the interior and exterior keypads are linked to a central server. The logs for last night say Crispin entered his apartment at 9:14 p.m. and did not leave until 8:29 in the morning, several hours after the crash. It seems he is telling the truth. This proves he could not have stolen the parade float last night.
All it proves is that he didn't use the door. Maybe he climbed out the window?
From the 6th floor, the alibi is solid, Honor. This is strange. The building logs also show someone rang Crispin's doorbell in the early hours of the morning. Someone was trying to talk to him. Did he answer? The system does not log that data specifically, but the door was not unlocked.
So what do we do now? Both Roz and Crispin have alibis. Are we really all the way back at square one? No, you know who to...
Don't be disappointed, Honor. Proving a hypothesis wrong is another step towards truth. The Tin Pot's right. Besides, it doesn't always mean going back to square one. Follow the trail back to the facts you know to be true, and strike out in a different direction. What about Fran?
We know she's been having money troubles. We know she went to Crispin, but was having difficulty repaying the loan, and we know Oliver was causing her to lose business. I don't want to think it, but maybe she was behind it all along.
Don't get attached to suspects, Honor. It'll only come back to bite you in the ass. Trust me on that.
It's not me I'm worried about.
Is it me you're looking for? Bedtime?